YouTube, and I know this is a super late video. It's pretty late to be shooting a video, but I'm here, man. We're here late night. Grind don't stop here on the YouTube channel. I try to get 2 videos out every single day of the week. Um, Sometimes I'm a little overwhelmed by it, but we're here to talk about the basketball games. There was only really one, two, three, 4 good games on tonight, so let's just get into them. I gotta go to bed. So let's get going. Let's start with the Rockets and the Pistons. And man, oh man, do the Pistons just keep on losing games, finding ways out. Costly turnovers after costly turnovers. Fred VanVleet's hot second half leads the Houston Rockets to a comeback victory over the Detroit Pistons. Yeah, huge second half for Fred VanVleet tonight. And I didn't really watch that much basketball because I don't remember what I was doing. Well, I was like doing content and all that stuff, like working on the channel. So I probably will watch some football tomorrow, but not as much. I will try because I have to obviously recap it on the channel at the end of the week, at the end of Wild Card weekend. But a huge stretch for him in the fourth quarter for Fred VanVleet. Yeah, Houston Rockets, 7th straight loss. They just got done completing one of the worst runs in NBA history. Now they're right back to losing 7 straight. So yeah, they win by 10, or the Rockets win by 10. Obviously, some really nice offense from guys like Jalen Green, and yeah, Jaden Ivey tried to win the game, but it went in and out. But I mean, he was getting to the rim. Fred VanVleet was hitting tough shots. Yeah, Pistons are just not happy around the organization, and it's clear, like, it is really getting to them. This losing culture. It's not a losing culture. Like, they don't want to lose, of course. But, man, I mean, Jabari Smith came out there, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 33% from 3. You get 29 points out of Şengün. You get 20 and 12 out of VanVleet off of 33% three-point shooting. You get 28 points for Jalen Green. Pretty good game for the Rockets here. Continue to prove why they're a good team in the NBA. And I'm going to be honest, the Pistons played like shit. There were no positives. Not having Cade Cunningham is hurting them because, like, Killian Hayes is starting. And he's been playing like utter garbage. I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say. They have no depth at the guard position at all. They have no reliability there. It's so sad, man. It's a very bad team. But moving on to the Magic and the Heat game. The Heat get the go-ahead basket from Bam Adebayo. They beat the Magic by 3 in a rare low-scoring game this season. These are two teams I feel like that have a bunch of electric games this season, and they always score a lot of points. I mean, by current NBA standards, this was a throwback. I mean, a team won without scoring 100 points. That is kind of impressive. And you look at it compared to the other score, and I'm sorry I'm being quiet again. People are sleeping. It's damn near 2 o'clock in the morning. I got to get to bed so I can get up and go to the basketball game tomorrow and, like, get some content going before I go. But, yeah, Bam Adebayo's huge jumper as the game winner. Paolo Banchero did miss the chance to give the Magic the lead, but he was still knocking down shots, and Bam Adebayo just getting to the rim. Markelle Fultz turning some defense into offense. Wasn't necessarily a terrible game for either team. I mean, Paolo Banchero put up 25. That's really about it. I will say Jalen Suggs, man. I don't know. Him and Bataz didn't play really well. You almost want to see guys like Mo Wagner or even a guy like Joe Ingles should have got more minutes this game because he was hot. He was playing real good. Obviously, the Heat get 23 out of Duncan Robinson off of 40% three-point shooting, 21 and 11 from Bam Adebayo, and that's really about it. It was a simple game offensively. Not much was going on, and again, I'm kind of skimming over these games because I didn't watch that much of them. I just wanted to give you guys some late-night content and kind of talk about the games that matter around the association as we get into the Warriors and the Bulls. Huge win for the Warriors. I mean, we haven't seen an offense this explosive from them in a while. I mean, Klay Thompson scored 30. Yeah, the Warriors win by 9 over the Bulls. Huge scoring night for Klay Thompson. And obviously, Steph scored pretty well, and especially in the fourth quarter when it mattered, super big time. Huge second half turnaround to beat the Bulls. Obviously, the Bulls are a hot team, so yeah, they're probably not that good of an NBA team, but this is a good win for the Warriors to have. This is something they should at least be proud of a little bit. But yeah, the Splash Brothers went crazy in the second half of this game. DeMar DeRozan was playing pretty good. He played really good this game. Kuminga was hitting shots. Yeah, it was DeMar. Kobe White hit some big shots for the Bulls, but it wasn't enough because, Steph Curry. Let's see. What the hell is happening? Okay. Well, Steph Curry put up. Why is it doing that? Steph Curry put up 27. I think he shot like 40% from three. Not terrible. 30 for Clay. 24 for Jonathan Kuminga. Made all of the threes he shot and shot 75% overall. He played amazing. Super efficient night for Mr. Kuminga. DeMar DeRozan had 39 points. He shot 40% from three. You get 25 points out of Kobe White. You get 25 out of Zach LaVine, who shot 50% from three, 60% overall. The Bulls are kind of starting to find their stride. I will say Caruso kind of slowed them down offensively tonight. I don't know, maybe try out Ayo Dosunmu a little bit off the bench and see what happens. But, yeah, I don't know. Alex Caruso's not great. They need to figure out some sort of rotation. It's kind of weird for them. It's kind of awkward. I don't really like Caruso starting. But moving on to the final game I want to talk about of the night, it's the Clippers and the Grizzlies. Clippers are just going off now. I mean, Paul George scores a season-high 37 points. Kawhi Leonard adds 22. The Clippers beat the Grizzlies by 9. This obviously isn't a game to be proud of. It's not like, well, yeah, they don't have Ja Morant, so obviously they're not that good. They weren't really super good with him, to be honest. I mean, they were good, but yeah, Paul George had probably his best game of this season. Yeah, Kawhi scored the rock at a pretty high level. Good stuff. Super tough buckets for Paul George, and Jake LaRavia was getting to the rim. James Harden playing his role on the team, kind of facilitating a little bit. Xavier Tillman hit some tough shots. James Harden hit some tough shots all game. So yeah, I mean, great game for PG. 37 points. He shot 70% from three, 67% overall. You get 22 from Kawhi Leonard off of 40% three-point shooting. Really good stuff from those two to help them get the win. The Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson had 21. You get 20 out of Xavier Tillman. Great game for him. He shot 50% from three, 80% overall. But, this guy they're starting, Vince Williams, this guy they're starting in the place of Ja, it's just not working out. But again, without Ja, they don't have any guard depth. They didn't have Marcus Smart. They didn't have Ja Morant. So where's their guard depth? Absolutely nowhere. So, yeah, don't really have much to say. Tomorrow there's a lot of games, which is kind of stupid because there's playoff football going on. But some games I'm excited about. My Celtics play the Rockets. That should be a pretty fun game. Magic play the Thunder. That'll be exciting. Pelicans and Mavs should be a pretty good game. So, yeah, looking forward to that stuff tomorrow. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It is your boy GZTV. I am out. I got to get going to bed, man. I got to get up. Big day tomorrow. A lot of content I have to shoot. And yeah, during the basketball game tomorrow, I'm probably going to listen to that Kid Cudi album. I don't have too much to do, but it's kind of crazy. It's going to get wild here soon. So, yeah, I got to plan out my day, do all that stuff before I head to bed, but really